I realised something while doing this. I've just been checking, and I never did a video kind of explaining this before, so no, we're going to leave this as it is. I have been asked in the past, why are you running four different, one, two, three, four, focus trees? Because when I have shown coming out of a mission, everything has a different lens on. Naramon, I have completely ignored. I haven't done anything to this. Let's just actually take those off. That's not needed on there. I don't know why they were enabled, but I don't use it. Nothing I have. I think I've got it on one, and that was an accident. That's because I didn't know better when all of this, the focus tree was reworked quite a while ago now. But each one has its own weird passive. You can see it because usually you can take it to this point and then it'll cost a brilliant eidolon shard and 1,000,000 to unlock it. That's 1,000,000 standing. That is not easy to do at all. And you'll have to do it twice because this one is the same and you can see that it says passive. Waybound. That's just kind of a normal passive, but there is also the other passives that the abilities have. These are the passives that are for that particular skill. They will not go on anything else. But these, well, Eternal Gaze, because it is maxed, and these have to be maxed, you have to have put the 1,000,000 reputation, standing, focus, whatever it's called, into it with the brilliant eidolon shard, and then it will appear in other skill trees. Eternal Gaze, well, the one I'm using is this one. Oh look, there's Eternal Gaze. One thing noticeable from this is the pool at the top. These will need pool. You can increase it fairly easily. You just kind of set that to the active one. That becomes the focus that's available and you can click the button and increase it. One at a time. No, I don't, because I need to max that out. Also, could you please go back to that? I wasn't finished. Silly thing. If you set it active, this is kind of a known thing, but it increases the pool, but it gets expensive when you get higher up. This is kind of a important thing because you can see I've had to increase it a lot. I can just activate this one. I can't activate anymore until I increase that pool because I need to put, let's say another one pops up, I need to level the pool up by another 5 points before I can activate it, but some of them actually cost more. Where is it? There you go. Eternal Gaze, 16. I can turn that off and enable other ones, but yeah. We're going to take this off, head into the plains on a night time, of all things. Oh, I wonder what that could be. 650 health. Now that should, in theory, go up by 150%. If we come back in here and enable that, not forgetting to save it. And I know that it's not really needed, but I do like to go in and make sure it's actually enabled. This is really useful because whatever focus tree you're using, I do a lot of elite sanctuaries, so I use this for the that one. A lot for that one. That was actually that is the only reason I run this, is for energizing dash and the ability to increase Void Blast Radius by 60%, increase the Operator Armor by 200%, increase Energy Regeneration by 60%, for Amps and Void Beams, and now I can start increasing the Operator's health. It hasn't taken me that long to actually get 1,000,000 standing on that, but that comes down to, well, yeah. Now, if we jump to Operator, whoa, okay, 1,620, that was a huge improvement. That's nearly an extra 1,000 health. Wow. Okay. Now, I'm kind of glad that I did this, because that surprised me. Yes, at the same time, I do have the arcanes in there for the... I think it's the go onto the amp, or go onto the operator, for the increased health, hence 650, I think it's Arcane Margulis, or whatever they were called. But it's just, that is the only reason I'm using this particular focus tree, but yeah, did not expect 1625 health, with the extra 200 armor on top of that. Okay, Eidolon farming just became a lot more survivable. I'm not going to say it's easier, because you're still dealing the same kind of damage, but yeah, that, and I'm actually technically using the wrong amp. It's the amp that I like, but it's not the amp that does the most damage, but still. Wow. Did not expect it to have that much extra. Wow. I'm actually quite amazed at that. Seeing the difference, I understand more why people go out of their way to farm for the standing for this stuff, because if we go back in, you can see it pops up at the side. The daily cap is actually pretty high. You could do this really quickly, and I think I may actually go back and start putting Naramon lenses on things, because movement speed and void dash speed, they could be really useful. They're all really useful. As Unbound passives, more useful, because you can use all of the passives on all of them. Yeah. I can't believe it took me this long to actually get round to doing this, or making a video about this, but I only had one unlocked here, and then one over there, and one somewhere else, and it wasn't really worth it. But seeing the difference from that, yeah, kind of glad I did that now. But anyway, definitely worth doing, so we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.